Either way, to do this well with like totally new characters 3 weeks in is really impressive.
It looks like we're heading straight into it. No hand warmers here. Both teams relatively fresh from their previous sets. So no character switches either. I think Kibzu and Ixis are very much enjoying this team composition. As
and I don't blame him. Like Chrom is really on stage, possibly the best character in the game. Off stage, definitely not.
Yeah.
But like, Wolf definitely for a player with as much experience and as good fundamentals as Ixis, Wolf I see why he fits that.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting. Obviously, you know, Ixis has been around since the Brawl days, so there's fundamentals there, and it's going to be fun to see how he sort of, obviously with Sonic being completely nerfed in this game, how Ixis fares. Not that he was ever carried by his character, because, I mean, have you seen this man? But it's going to be interesting to see when you don't have that.
Okay, that's so many stocks.
Yeah.
Okay. Kibzu actually holding on to his. If anything, I thought Chrom would be the one to die from that.
Yeah, and you could see GP going for a tornado to try and catch it, and then everybody just sort of ran in. It was quite funny to see, and yet Chrom is the last one standing right now. Although Khanage still has yet to lose that first stock as well, in spite of all the, well, Khanage, if you excuse the pun.
Yep.
So,
we'll look past that.
There we go. Had to do it once. Had to do it once.
Oh wow! I thought, not gonna lie, I always underestimate Wolf's recovery. It's terrible, but like when it's going vertically, it goes further than I think it does.
Yeah, and again, we're seeing this issue where I think Ixis is taking a lot of percent quite early on. And again, like we were saying with the previous set and winners finals, if you're taking a lot of percent early on, it's really difficult to sort of claw it back sometimes.
It does, especially like a team as good as GP and Khanage, they're gonna notice that and push that advantage.
Yeah, precisely. And
oh wow. Okay, I actually, if anything, thought Khanage was going to try and combo that into a kill on Chrom.
Yeah, and you're going to see, in terms of team synergy, you know.
Oh wow! Okay, Khanage getting caught off. Yeah. I think he should be fine.
Khanage having Peach means that even if he doesn't know exactly where GP is going to be, GP knows where the other's going to be because he's played doubles with a Peach for so long. And you're seeing it here and there.
Really nice catch by Khanage.
Really lovely stuff, you know. Nice save there from GP, getting there just in time. That forward.
So, you know, the green team do have an advantage at the moment, but it doesn't look like it's going to be too hard for red team to pull it back.
Yeah, particularly with that kind of conversion, getting the kill on Khanage.
And GP's not too far from losing his stock too.
So we're going to see nice up B there. Coming out from GP. Oh, the grab armor there, meaning that Ixis's punish on Khanage just wasn't good at all. Oh my goodness! And
oh wow, and Ixis has lost his stock. Okay.
So Ixis got caught by one hit of Khanage's down smash.
GP taking a stock, but I don't. GP and Khanage, I don't see them dropping this. It's definitely doable, I think, if he can kind of take Khanage's stock early.
Yeah, going for a lot of these spot dodges here. You can imagine that GP and Khanage are going to pick up on that relatively soon. You know,
especially, I think you said about it earlier that GP's going to know how to deal with Chrom's recovery as well.
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. Yeah, and you can see Kibzu going for these.
Yeah, that's it.
Randier options. Slight hints of desperation there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really blame him. You would definitely see one of my Lucas up smashes in that situation.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I mean, I used to play Yoshi, so my C-stick would be having the time of his life, but it's hard when, in those situations, GP and Khanage aren't going to fall for that kind of thing. So it's going to be really down to... I don't know how Wolf fares in a 2v1. It doesn't seem like Chrom does too well. So it's really, at this point, it's going to be about putting the other characters in 2v1s rather than being in that situation yourself.
Yeah.
So we're going to head straight into game 2. We've got the FD pick.
Okay.
I quite like this pick. I feel like...
I think the red team doesn't get an awful lot of platforms, so kind of making it a more linear stage makes sense.
Yeah, and making it, in general, harder to land, particularly with the big sweeping hitboxes that Chrom has. It's going to be pretty beneficial for them, although it does mean that GP kind of gets free reign on his projectiles, given that, you know, aren't going to have anywhere to land. So the potential coverage that the green team could have is going to be
also,
pretty stellar.
Wolf lasers are nothing to scoff at. They're definitely really useful to rack up damage. That's a really nicely spaced move.
Yeah, that was really, really lovely spacing there from Ixis.
Wow, that parry.
Yeah, not
funky.
really getting too much off it though.
No.
It's really hard in those situations. You don't really want to commit too much when you don't know what's going on because it could be the complete wrong thing to do. So we're seeing here some nice movement coming out from Kibzu, although air dodging out of it there.
I kind of keep seeing Kibzu getting hit by Ixis' lasers, and I don't know if it's Kibzu's lack of awareness that he's shooting him or just Ixis being a bit too trigger happy on it, but it is racking up damage on Kibzu.
Yeah, it may be that given that they're both playing...
Wow, GP taking a stop with that confirm.
If they're both playing newer characters, it may just be that they're not used to that yet. I mean, nobody's really used to anything in this game right now. Particularly from the newer characters.
You're not wrong, yeah. It's kind of hard to gauge how much you can put down to it being a new game or how much to, at this point at least.
Yeah, precisely.
Wow, really nicely. I was about to say nice back air. I'm not going to stray away from doing that.
Oh no! And GP with the directional air dodge, they have so much lag. And if you slightly misspace it trying to get to ledge, most characters are just dead.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate. I like it a lot because it does mean that air dodges are now way more of a commitment than they were in Smash 4. But it is a very difficult thing to readjust to, particularly in those moments of tension and where you've got to make a split-second decision right there and then. But we can see...
so it's basically even right now, like pretty much. I mean, kind of.
It's weirdly even.
Percentage and stocks-wise, it is even. Khanage has lost his stock, but he's going to take one of GPs.
Yeah, now it's.
And then I imagine they're going to be wanting to take Kibzu's stock very soon. But they seem to be focusing more on Kibzu right now than Ixis.
Yeah, I feel like they're sort of going to hope to try and maybe rack up damage on Kibzu. Kibzu's going to be the main aggressor because he knows he has this lead.
I think as far as they're concerned, Ixis' stock is pretty much gone.
Yeah.
So they just want to kind of rack up damage and then take the stock when they can.
Yeah, and anything they can get with Ixis is just sort of
oh, wow.
extra pennies at this point.
Okay, so Kibzu didn't reverse the up B there, which is why it SD'd.
And unfortunately, with Ixis' stock gone, we're now in another 2v1 situation.
Again, doable, but I don't see GP and Khanage throwing it away.
Yeah, and you can just see
there
the doubles synergy right now. Beautiful coverage from Khanage, and already 87%. I was hoping for the up B to end it all.
Okay. It was a nice F smash. Parry into F smash. I don't think he meant to hit Khanage with it, but Khanage should still be fine.
Oh
no.
I don't know what happened to GP, but he...
Okay, I I didn't see what happened to GP
Yeah, we were too busy focusing on
the Cromon.
Yeah, the spacing there.
Wow, okay, Kibzu managed to do it.
Yeah, jab to Ra back air is a pretty solid conversion on Crom, and that is clutch, doing in game 2 what he couldn't do in game 1 and putting on the board.
Really making me eat my words there as well.
So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see where this goes.
So it seems like red team are favoring the more flat stages. I'm wondering if blue team are kind of going to use that to their advantage and ban those ones out. So they'll probably try and ban out FD, Kalos. And yeah, I'm not really sure. I feel like GP just wants somewhere where he can do his setups and ledge traps. Oh, wow. Oh, Wave A singles are starting. Well, I might have to go soon.
That's fair news. I'm not to Wave B, so I can stick around for a little longer.
Who else is on the commentary list so I can grab someone if it need be? I could just grab...
That's the list.
Yeah. Yeah.
So whilst we're sorting out what's going on with commentary, unfortunately we didn't get to see what stage they were going to. It's going to be interesting to see where they ended up, and our grand answer is Kalos. Okay, I like this. I like this pick. It's got that FD-like quality where they can't land, but you still have the platform to help with the recovery. and particularly with GP's
Wow, yeah. It's a lot of damage racked
projectile
up.
game, it's going to be really, really good coverage there. And particularly if GP, say, whiffs an up B, he's got the mix-up between the platform, the ledge, and the stage to recover on.
Yeah.
So it's really nice.
So green team with a slight advantage at the moment. It looks like both Chrom and Wolf kind of could get their stocks taken soon.
Yeah, however, the rage on Chrom means that, you know, any sort of Randy F smash is probably going to kill certainly.
Oh, wow.
Khanage.
Okay,
Oh,
so actually,
right.
Wolf's sweet spot side B takes Chrom stock from across the stage.
That's really unfortunate for Kibzu there, because now he's lost all of that rage. It's going to be a little while before he's killing the other two.
Oh, wow. Really good catch from GP. Is that stock? That's stock
Yeah,
on.
beautiful. Bread and butter from GP.
Yeah, he knows it.
I like the beefy up B onto stage to sort of try and catch any kind of edge guard. Okay, and we're seeing some. That's nice gameplay. Green team have yet to lose a stock. This counter pick is working out really, really well here. Though GP finally dropping that stock at a ridiculous percent. I like the counter attempt, but Ixis was very much ready for it. So what we're going to see here is that there's quite a big percent deficit for the red team.
Yeah, it seems it.
It's not going to be too bad. That's
Khanage is... Ooh, yeah, that's a good edge guard. Yeah, Khanage knows how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, he's fought GP so many times. He knows how to deal with those linear recoveries.
Is Wolf dead? Oh my god, okay, I was scared.
He went deep. That wall jump was a very, very clutch move there.
Wow, oh, Khanage getting caught by the tornado, that's sad. He could have possibly followed up.
Yeah, I think GP sometimes throws him out, his projectiles with a little bit of reckless abandon.
They are so, like, it's such a big projectile though, and it's so active the whole way.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to see, there goes Khanage's stock. There's been really big shifts in momentum. You can tell these two teams are evenly matched because there's just a lot of back and forth, a lot of to and fro between these two teams right now. But I feel like if Kibzu,
oh wow, okay.
if Kibzu can keep hold of this stock, it's going to be incredibly beneficial. He doesn't want to leave Ixis in that 2v1 situation.
Oh, Kibzu losing his stock there.
Commentator's curse, unfortunately, there as Ixis goes into this 2v1. Now, it's the first time we've seen Ixis take on the 2v1, so it'll be interesting to see.
3 stocks to 1. I don't... Ah, that's me being called out, so I guess I've got to go.
Yeah, it's been lovely commentating with you, man.
It's been really good commentating with you. And there it goes. Well, at the end of the game, it's good timing. Right, I'll go see if I can find someone else to
good luck in your pool. So now, we saw there, beautiful turnip snipe coming out from Khanage there, taking it on. Excellent. So we still got 2 comms. Yeah. So yeah, I think having a lot of space and a couple of really clutch edge guards really helps them seal that 3rd game. So it's going to be interesting to see. They can't go back to FD because they won on it. Kalos will benefit them. So we'll see what the counter pick was. Okay, maybe they've just gentlemen back. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Again, it wasn't like the games that Ixis and Kibzu have lost. It's not been like it's been really, really, really dominant. I'd say only that 3rd game was particularly dominant. So at the moment we've got, again, the green team off to a solid lead here. So we're going to see, again, you know, obviously stock conversions are really big in terms of keeping that momentum. But Chrom with Rage means that you know, stocks can still fly early. There we go.
There we go. I am here. I've been talking to Sir Joycey, and I'm guessing no one's been able to hear me. No, it's okay.
It's all good. We are back. And we got solid conversions here. Oh, lovely F smash. Just kind of goes for it there. You know, particularly with him being at low percent, it didn't really matter too much if he got punished there.
Yeah. So I wonder if Ixis is going to be able to hold on to the stock a bit longer and rack up some damage. If he can, then like they can push the advantages they have right now.
I am loving Ixis' movement right now. The way he was dancing around Khanage and catching him with the up smash. He did get punished.
Oh wow,
for
Khanage getting a side B and taking wolf stock.
No, really, really solid. You can tell that Ixis is sort of, he's enjoying this character a lot, and I think he's sort of clicked with it.
Wow.
So we'll see how this goes. Nice punish there on the down air from Kibzu, catching Khanage, trying to edge guard Ixis and taking the stock for it. Oh, and this movement from Kibzu, really nice. Sort of dancing around both GP and Khanage right now.
Oh, Kibzu accidentally hitting Ixis there. I hope it doesn't lead to an edge guard. No,
yeah,
they've both recovered.
Yeah, oh, forward air, not quite. I love the use of the directional air dodge.
Yeah, I think Kibzu did the right thing there by doing that. It definitely does give him that bit of extra ground.
Yeah, although both stocks are gone, so it's going to be down to GP to sort of keep hold of this stock if they're going to secure a greater lead. But also at the same time, Khanage is slowly but surely taking a lot of percent.
Yeah, GP stock's gone, and it's actually, you know, red team are at a slight advantage now still.
Yeah, you know, one stock conversion and suddenly momentum shifts majorly here.
Oh, that's a big hit on Khanage.
We're going to see, you know, both Khanage and Ixis are at points where they could lose their stocks.
Yeah, Khanage is definitely a death percent right now. Ixis running in with that down smash. I don't know Khanage is going to get fooled by that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I mean, I guess, you know, it's like you were saying earlier in doubles, it's so chaotic, people can make mistakes, but...
Yeah, but I think Wolf's down smash is so safe to use that it's really difficult to punish. They're not quite getting it with the turnip there. Again, this is so close. To be fair, anyone at this point could lose a stock.
Oh wow, GP with a dash attack. It's
I
so
don't
strong.
think Ixis was ready for that.
Oh my, and Ixis catches, Ixis catches Khanage with the side B.
Across the stage.
Now, GP can do this, definitely.
Yeah, GP can definitely do this.
He's got the experience, he's got the knowledge to pull this back, and he's definitely got the tools with that character.
He's not going to be able to go for those up B conversions, though, purely because if he goes for one of them, the other teammate is there and ready to secure the stock. So it's going to be really interesting to see how GP
takes that's
it.
a mistake,
That was really
okay.
bad, but
oh, what's he done? He's kept him alive.
Ixis.
This could be the biggest mistake. If GP manages to catch one of these guys now.
Yeah, and you can't see it on camera right now, but the look on Ixis and Kibzu's
okay,
face,
that's it. There we go.
Look of relief coming out from the red team there.
My days.
You can always tell the difference. You can always just look at them, because when they are laughing and when they're joking, you know it's for disrespect, but there was no disrespect there at all.
I kind of really liked what they were doing with that 2v1 there. So basically, Ixis was just firing lasers for days, and then if GP ever got in, it seemed like Kibzu was there to kind of just knock him away again.
Yeah.
And they could just keep that up like for the whole rest of the game until they could take the stock. And you know, it's a reliable strategy in that situation.
Absolutely. So I think this is the first, I mean, we haven't had that many game 5s, but I think there have been a lot of 2-0s and 3-0s. This is definitely the first game 5 that we've had. So it's going to be fun to see. It's going to be fun to see how this pans out. The momentum is very much in Kibzu and Ixis' favour.
Definitely.
On the verge of, I believe, a 3-0 comeback.
So we've gone for Unova Pokemon League.
It's not a 3-0 comeback. Okay, Unova Pokemon. I like the stage. The platforms are a little more in. So it's not like on Kalos they sort of hover over the ledge, whereas in there they're a little more in. But they've got a similar height as well.
Yeah.
I do like all these little subtle variations that we've got.
It definitely does change how the game's played. I found especially with Lucas, there are just some weird interactions with stages, and you notice it a lot more in this game, I found.
Yeah. So we're going to see if in this game 5 which team, whether GP and Khanage can have their run back with Popsu, or whether Kibzu and Ixis can have a crack at finally taking it on. Is that going to be
Wow, that's it? No way.
Conversion.
That's a great conversion.
That is classic GP and Khanage right
It really
there.
is.
That is classic.
And GP managing to take Ixis' stock there as well.
Clearly, they've got their game faces on. They are
Such
ready.
an early advantage. 30 seconds in to have 2 stocks up is pretty mad.
Yeah, this is a ridiculously good start for that. And already you can see Crom is nearly out of his second stock.
Yeah, he's looking a pretty high percent there too. And I mean, both GP and Khanage are looking like they could die soon, but they're still racking up the damage.
Yeah, this is very, very much, it's a tall order for Ixis and Kibzu.
Khanage getting that side B. Wow, that was such good juking from Khanage. He managed to jump over Wolf's dash attack and fair him up.
Yeah, and there goes another one. This is pretty devastating, a 3-stock lead. And I tell you what, we saw this in, ironically enough, we saw this when GP and Khanage were against Popsu, but it was them on the receiving end.
Yeah. Okay, they managed to take GP stock now.
Yeah, that final game where the opponent just turns it up. Okay, nice catch there by Ixis, noticing that Khanage was trying to edge guard Kibzu.
Yeah.
And so just kills with the dash attack.
So green team still with a definite advantage in this, but red team are definitely capable of bringing it back at this point, I think.
Yeah, definitely a sizable lead, but nothing out of their reach so far. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be pretty clutch that Crom keeps hold of that stock.
Yeah.
Kibzu really needs to. That was a really good forward smash, killed so early. That could be it's those kind of clutch plays that they are going to need to keep doing in order to make it back. Okay, you can see here, Kibzu dancing around his opponents.
Oh, wow. Oh, I thought that was going to be the Crom suicide stock. Well, not suicide, but in that case.
Yeah, I thought that was it.
The spike is so strong.
Yeah, there we go. Up the outer shield, looking like Link out here. But really clutch option there, being able to take the stock. And
that was interesting.
Ixis goes flying off the side. Elects him to go closer to the wall.
Wow, really nice.
Instead.
Really nice damage on that combo.
Okay, and again, this would be a really even game if Khanage didn't have that second stock.
Yeah, I think that's what it is right now. Khanage is holding on to it. And he's actually managed to take a stock. So it's 3 stocks to 1. Okay, now we saw this situation a couple games ago, and Kibzu did manage to make it back. And he's taken the 1 stock, so let's see what Kibzu does now.
Okay, so this is going to be really...
So much damage! Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is when Kibzu is going to turn on the Jets and show GP why he is going to be, hopefully, in Grand Finals. This is the 3rd 2v1
wow, he's got him off stage.
Kibzu has had to do so far. He's had a 1-on-1 success rate. So we're going to see, can GP clutch this?
And you've seen so far why people are saying that Crom might be one of the best characters on stage. His hitboxes and his damage is so good.
Yeah, GP is finding it incredibly hard right now.
It's a lot of damage.
Nice up B out of shield there to punish.
Is that it? Has he got jump? Oh, he does have jump.
Have the jump. That forward air, I think that might have clutched.
That's it. Kibzu clutches it. So well played by Kibzu.
Knowing that I think GP may have been out of a jump, so he was going to try and recover low. So I think he caught the ledge jump from, caught the ledge jump with the forward air. And then Kibzu, knowing that GP was going to try and get low, just met him down there with the forward air.
Now I am going to find someone to commentate with you now that we've done that set.
Excellent.
Anyways, very nice commentating with you.
Good to commentate with you. Good luck in your pool.
Thank you very much.
So this is Grand Finals. We have had some incredibly close sets on the lead up to this. But now we have got the finest players. We have got Ixis and Kibzu, who have made a hell of a run through losers, including taking out the people that took them in winners. particularly with a clutch 2v1 comeback from Kibzu against Pop-Tart and Matsu, who, as far as I'm aware, they've dropped a game or two, but they've yet to be really challenged. But this is their first encounter with Ixis and Kibzu so far, so it's going to be really interesting to see how they fare, because no other team could do it. And it's going to be interesting to see whether Ixis and Kibzu can do this. And joining me for the last set of doubles, I've got my man, it's your boy Interrobang. How you doing today? Good man. That's all right. It's not too bad. So we have got grand finals. We got Pop-Tart and Matsu on winners.
Yep.
Ixis and Kibzu and losers.
Right, so I've watched a bit of Kibzu and Ixis, but I haven't seen what Pop-Tart and Matsu are doing.
Yeah, perfect. Cool. So we've got, on the side of Pop-Tart and Matsu, we've got Palutena being represented by Pop-Tart, Robin being represented